going to ask the doctor to give a preview of the school, talk very briefly about everything, mention everything that Professor Barry should know about the Marcus Garvey Drillers Foundation Schools. Thank you.
Yeah, this is one of the foremost nursery and primary schools in Nigeria. Was founded in 2001. It is a co-educational institution where we train and groom the future leaders of this country. The three basic R's, teaching, learning, and processes are the highest standard. We are registered with the local ministry, and we have registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission, an agency in charge of registering all outfits in Nigeria. We have a credible and professional teaching force. We have the pupils sourced around the environment, and they are very excited, and the standard of teaching and learning in the school are very high. And we're looking forward to producing children who are intelligent, who are dynamic, who are having their future at hand. And we, the management, are doing everything. Management is doing everything to ensure that we give these children befitting education for the future generation.
Wow. So your school has been around for 22 years?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. So why is it not on Google Maps then?
Yes, well, the process is still ongoing to raise this school to an international standard and to collaborate with agencies of government and international agencies so that we will achieve, of course, this within a very short time, the nearest future, we are going to place it globally.
Of course.
Well, actually, if you don't mind, Barry, I could just say something as the lead person. And so currently, as I speak now, the website of the school is currently under construction now, and the media team as well. And of course, it's actually with that the mapping details and the latitudes or the information that would go into mapping the school on Google then will be fulfilled. So a deadline has already been drawn for that to be achieved, which will be happening shortly after this celebration that is coming up.
Okay, but is it really that hard to put a location on Google Maps? All you have to do is click a latitude and longitude, or really just click a town and then put the name of your school. So does there have to be a deadline for that to be achieved?
Yes.
Yes. We did not just want to only do that. So we wanted doing it in such a way that there would be a link that will be coming from the website as well as the location of the school on the Google map. So we didn't just want somebody to go to Google and click and just see the location of the school, but we wanted it to be linked up in such a way that we have the school on the Google map, and then we also have a web link that can lead you to the landing page where you can see a picture of the school, what exactly the school looks like. But I think that's the original idea.
Okay. So I heard your school was in the introduction by the school management, one of the foremost schools in Nigeria. Is that correct?
Yes, exactly. That's correct.
Okay, so if it's the foremost school, if it's one of the best schools in a country of 200 million people, why are there no news articles about it in combination with the website? I can't find any results when I search up Marcus Garvey Drill School on Google either. So has no one or no news service covered your school?
Okay, so this is what's happening. Excuse me, please. So, like you did hear when the school was mentioned, when the school was actually founded. So, in Nigeria, we have categories of schools. So, we have elementary school, we have primary school, we have primary school is actually a pre-high school. So, we have secondary school as well, which is the American equivalent of high school. Okay, so that's how it is put. Now, this school, if you had seen the letter that we wrote to you, it's actually recently or of late just been converted to a legacy school named after Marcus Garvey, who died several years ago. So that is why it's now a public interest, because it's now just more than an ordinary school that it was. And this event that we're going to be having is actually aimed at lifting the status of the school to actually befit its current, to fit its current description, its current public image right now. That's actually why we are having this. However, we do have several other schools, in Nigeria as well, that had long been in existence and they had long been established. So they all have the names, and mostly they're actually government schools. But this particular school, that is a history, that is a trajectory. So it's now of a public interest because of that recognition and that upgrade in status, where it's now like a legacy school that is named after Marcus Garvey. And this is going to be the first event that we are going to be having to that effect, which will attract a lot of people, the community members, as well as people in government as well too. So henceforth from that time, the school now will be able to fit into its new image, and then and its new merit that it's going to be acquiring. So that's why you probably might not right now get maybe some kind of reviews in academic writings or maybe in literature online about the reputation, the standard of the school at that level.
It's not that I don't get much results. It's not that I don't get like any credible news articles. It's that I don't get anything at all. I don't get anything even related to a Marcus Garvey drill school. At best, what I get is some articles about Marcus Garvey himself. So, if your school has been existing for, at least 21 years, because you said that's when the school was converted, then...
No, not 21 years. Sorry, not 21 years.
2001.
Yeah. So...
Yes.
Huh?
It's valid just
It was founded in the year 2001.
Okay. So if it's 22 years old, has it really not received a single news article or really a single person writing about it anywhere on the internet? Because I can't find anything remotely related to it.
Yeah, actually on why we could not actually find anything about internet. Like, we were working very hard, to ensure that all the things that you were looking for would be on the net. And, in school here in Nigeria, you have processes that allows you to do that. And that which we are, with government, working with government to ensure that we actually achieved, all those requirements. And of course, we are here. And of course, seeing someone sitting down, the chairman of the Governing Council, have worked with the Ministry of Education. He has been a director from the Ministry of Education in Akwa Ibam here in Nigeria. So he has all the first-hand information of what would make the school a standard. So, and of course, we want to promise you, Barry, we've been hearing about you. We have read through your moving stories, and that's why we really need you here. And the school need you, Nigeria need you, Africa need you. So we're going to do everything humanly possible to ensure that we put the school to the level that it should be, because Barry is involved.
Yes, in addition to that, just within 2 years of establishment of the school, The first requirement was the formal registration with the state government and the federal government of Nigeria, which we have done. And so other processes are going to follow so that we place our school in the right perspective.
Okay, but I'm just going to say it feels just desolate. I don't even see like a LinkedIn page when I search up Marcus Garvey Drillers Foundation Schools, Nigeria. None of them contain drillers or foundation. So let me just share my screen for 1 second. So I don't see like Marcus Garvey Driller School here. This is about Marcus Garvey himself. I don't see anything. So this one doesn't include Drillers Foundation or Nigeria. So had no one ever written about your school in the 22 years that it's been active, and I don't find any images of it either. This one is from Marcus Garvey Leadership Charter School. There's absolutely nothing on the internet about it. So that doesn't seem right. So I don't feel that your school is a much present. So let me stop saying my school.
Okay. If you don't mind, Barry, I would just like to comment there. I know I did not introduce myself when we began. So by the way, I am the Michael Harry, who you have been corresponding with, both through email as well as through Facebook Messenger. And I think that would have been a proper starting point, in this particular meeting. But we had already gone past that stage. So let me respond to the concerns you are raising. The concerns you're raising are, if only, and I could also let you to see how much just about almost every single concern you're raising right now has been carefully addressed and are still currently being addressed. Now, you said, I should correct this, the school was actually founded in 2001, that is 2021. So we didn't say the school has been in existence for 21 years. So the school was founded in the year 2021. So 2021 to 2023. So it's just about 2 years. So I just needed to point that out. Then the second one is that unfortunately, if we had forwarded the flyer for the events to you, the flyer would also have explained the missing link. And the missing link is this. The missing link is that two things will be happening in this event. First of all, it's going to be the graduation ceremony of the students, okay, who are going to be passing out to another level of education. Then the second one is that it's actually going to be the official adoption and recognition of the school by the Marcus Garvey by the Marcus Garvey, the UNIASL, the Universal Negroes Improvement Association, African Communities League. Now, that is the parent organization that was founded by Marcus Garvey. So this event is going to be the official recognition and the adoption of the school. The school has been a working project for several years, but then as for actual teaching, began only 2 years ago, and that is indicated by the fact that this is just going to be the first graduation ceremony. Now, we wanted to events that would put this particular school now, on the spotlight. So it's going to be so the school hasn't been in existence for 21 years. I'm so sorry that you didn't quite get that year when I mentioned it that time. So, and after the official adoption and the recognition of the school, which is going to be happening on the 28th, then the UNISCO, which is the parent body that Marcus Garvey himself actually founded now, will now officially incorporate the school and have its official recognition, the official website and every other thing, their article, their news releases, their correspondences, every other thing now was that mentioned in the school. So that is why you are not seeing so much about a mention of the Marcus Garvey Drillers Foundation School in connection with the UNISCO or anything that actually has to do with Marcus Garvey. And as a matter of fact, this is the first and the only public institution, whether it's a name, whether it's a school or whether it's a street, that will be named after Marcus Garvey. And so that makes it historic in a sense. So that's the factual information concerning the in response to the concerns that you actually raised.
Okay. So this is going to be the first school that has ever been named after Marcus Garvey?
Yes,
in Nigeria.
In Nigeria.
Oh, okay. So it sounds very interesting. I will definitely be there on July 28th in order to give a speech to
Wow! That's wow. Thank you. Well done.
Thank you. But I have a commitment at 12 p.m., which is about 5 o'clock in West African time, so I can't stay for that long.
Okay. We really want to say thank you for honoring this invitation, Barry. It's beyond the people you are seeing here. It's about the kids, the community of pupils in Nigeria who have already been inspired by your story. It's about the expectation. I can't imagine how bad those kids would feel if we went back to them with the story that, oh, Barry just turned down the invitation. He said he wasn't coming. I can imagine the kind of sorrow. And I'm telling you now, I can also tell you, I can tell you with utmost guarantee that as soon as we tell the kids, say, oh, Barry has accepted, you're going to see what will happen then. It will be explosive. You have no idea how much joy that you have brought to these kids. Not only to these kids, this is going to be the beginning of something bigger. We're actually planning another event. It's going to be a statewide national event that will involve the state government going forward. But this is going to be a starting point. So I just want to say thank you for accepting to honor this invitation. We are really, really very grateful. We feel so privileged, and we will not disappoint you. We will commit to all the things that you have talked about. Thank you for this precious time that you have had with us. And I don't know if someone on the team there would also have a vote of thanks just to give to you before we bring this meeting to a close.
Yes. On behalf of the management of Marcus Garvey Education Institution, the school we are running, on behalf of the entire community where the school situates, on behalf of the government of Akwa Ibam State and the Federal Republic of Nigeria, we want to thank you sincerely for accepting to honor our invitation and for being an inspiration to the youth. When we, the children, whose future that we guarantee, they will be very happy. Some of them would be aspiring to be like you.
Yeah.
And God has brought you to planet Earth so that you serve as an inspiration to a lot of them. They don't know what they will become tomorrow, but with your leadership, with the light you have shown, and the cooperation Marcus Garvey, the organization will give, and our management, we want to thank you sincerely. There will be a time where we will, through the government of the Federation and the state, invite you so that our children will have the singular opportunity, the rarest opportunity in their life to see you and talk with you. Thank you very much once again for sparing us your time. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. We wouldn't want to keep you again, Barry. We just want to say thank you so much. We're really very grateful. Looking forward to seeing you on the 28th of July.
Okay. Thank you. I have to go in 3 minutes. I have another commitment. Goodbye.